My name is Zhang. I'm Innovation Director at Microsoft Research in Cambridge, and I get my best ideas when I'm geeking out with some of the amazing people that I work with. So we're in this beautiful lab in Cambridge, and we have a number of different research areas, all the way from hardcore computer science, programming languages, to looking at holograms and virtual reality. I spend a lot of time thinking about new technologies, reading up on what new developments are happening in the world, and how do we apply that into people's lives and make impact to really help people. Digital is so important. It's all about driving everything towards the future of computing, whether that computing might be silicon chips or it might be biological in nature, but it's all thinking about computation. So I started out studying computer science and being a programmer, but then I thought, well, what I really want to do is think more broadly about how technology can really impact people's lives. And that's when I started on this journey to thinking about innovation. My life and my job has taken me all over the world. So I was born in China, my family moved to Australia where I studied computer science, and from there I became a software engineer in Toronto, and then I decided to go over to Italy to study design, which took me to San Francisco to be an innovation consultant, and now I'm in Cambridge in the UK. I've always loved technology and computing. Ever since I was a little kid, I'd sit at home and program on my old XT, and I'd be writing little pieces of music on my PC sound card. So it's been a lot of fun, and I've just kind of chased that love. I've got 3 of my favorite projects to show you. So this is Project Torino. They're a set of physical blocks that teaches sight-impaired kids how to code. And this is Project Physio, where we've got a cystic fibrosis breathing device and a gadget that turns your breath into controllers for a video game. And finally, we have a prototype for the Emma watch. So this was developed for the Big Life Fix, and it's a vibrating watch that helps Emma overcome her Parkinson's symptoms. And I think I love everything about playing with technology, all the way from just tinkering with it, putting, soldering wires together, writing code, to having someone try out a prototype for the first time and seeing that reaction. If you want to get into my world, I've got 3 top tips for you. Play with technology. So get into coding, tinkering with electronics, just start getting your hands dirty. Find like-minded people. So find the people that you can talk with, that share your interests, and maybe you can brainstorm together and create even bigger, better ideas. Go tackle the big challenges. So go find the big problems to solve in your community. There are lots of them right now and in the future, and try to make a difference. I think it's every innovator's dream to have something that they've dreamt up be realized in the world and have people using it, if it's 1 person or 10 people or 1 million people. When I'm faced with a new challenge, this is how I go about tackling it. Gain insight, so really get into the heart of the problem, either through reading papers, articles, or talking to the real people who are facing this problem. You might find that they're already using a workaround to solve for their challenges. Create prototypes. Start trying out your ideas on paper, with drawings or cardboard, or even with electronics. But try out your ideas early with the people that the problem affects. How can you best deploy your idea into the world and create the biggest impact in someone's life? Given the resources that you have, how can you create the biggest bang for your buck? I definitely found it challenging being one of a few women studying computer science. But what I found that I needed to do was really over-geek, so really get into technology, get passionate about it, and start showing that passion to the people around me so that they would come along with me on this journey. I think it's so important for women to speak up and voice their opinions in meetings and group settings. I still find that challenging, but I think it's so important to say something than not say anything at all. It's such an exciting time for young people to get into digital technology,